What's going on, guys? Back at my local Walmart. I saw this end cap display, the Madballs. I did pick one up last week. I'm gonna pick one up again today. They're $5.47, not too bad, but the display looks sweet. So I see the one down on the bottom right corner that I'm looking for, which is this guy, Mohawks. So that was easy for me. I don't have to dig it out. As you can see, you pull one and it drops down. So there's this Mohawk dude. So that's the one I was after. Luckily he was an easy grab. But yeah, this is at my local Walmart. One of the end caps here on the aisle. It's a sweet looking end cap, but yeah, I'll open this up on the channel and maybe share my thoughts on it. Again, the action figures don't look too hot. Same stuff as my last video from last week, I believe. There's some rollbacks, but no big changes, no big restocks. Got some McFarlane multiverse figures here. These probably weren't here last time. Black Lantern superhero. There's a Black Adam back there, another Black Adam. All these on this side is Black Adam. This one's probably the coolest one in my opinion. Another Black Adam. Then we got a Green Lantern with the limited edition sticker. It's the collector's edition. Well, that seems new, but nothing I'm really into. So stay tuned, guys. I will review the Madballs figure. So thank you. What's up? I'm back with another video. As you saw, I saw that awesome looking end cap of these Madballs. And when I noticed that end cap, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't go to Walmart really looking for these. I was just out in the action figure aisle, you know, checking out the Simpsons stuff and you know, the Marvel action figures. And when I turned out of the action figure aisle, I saw that end cap, and right away it just caught my eye, and I went and checked it out, and yeah, of course, I saw Madballs, and I was like, what? I want to say I did see them advertising these on, I'm not too sure which platform, was it Instagram or, I mean, who knows, I don't know where, but I did see it a while back, but I didn't really, it wasn't something that was on my radar. I wasn't like, man, you know what, I need those. Of course, I'm sure mostly everyone has heard of or has owned some of the older vintage ones. Honestly, I've never owned any. I didn't have any growing up, or I mean, that just was, I've always been into action figures, so yeah, that really wasn't my deal. But now that I'm always looking for vintage toys, I do always have my eyes open for them. I would love to add one to my collection. Like I've said before, I have tons of different sort of toys and items in my collection, and one of these days I'm sure I'll come across one just to have, you know, on display. But it isn't something I'm after, and maybe that's why I wasn't aware of when these were gonna get released. I did buy these a week ago. Where do I start with these? The display, I'm gonna go back up to the display. The display was just an eye catcher. Like I said, like they did a great job with that display. Like it looks cool. It had, I'm sure, I don't know if some of you by now have seen it. I mean in person, I'm sure you saw it in the video right now, but yeah, in person it has this logo on there, which looks pretty cool. Like it just looks cool. And it has all these, like you saw in the video, you know, they're all stacked up like that in a row. And it's just an eye catcher. So right away I went and I was like, man, how much are they? And I think they were like $5.40 something. So I decided to pick some up just to show y'all on the channel. And you know what? I've never really owned any of these, old ones or new ones, obviously. I said, let me check them out. But when I held them up close, I mean, I didn't have any sort of expectations for these because I said I wasn't waiting for them. But on the ad, I did see them release a while back. I want to say they looked a little bit more cooler. I don't know how to explain it. They just looked more like they had some more pop to it on their advertising. But let's open one. Let's see. I haven't even really held one. Let's see. So it does have some tape there. What I do like is the container they come in. I mean, I know I'm supposed to like the Madball itself, but I think they did a good job with this little container because you could kind of always display them in there. Oh, let me see what's up with this one. There you go. So it does have like a little display stand, but I'm guessing with all the bouncing around there in the store, it's not sitting on the display anymore. Okay, so that's taped in there, just so y'all know. So this is Maximus. He's supposed to have that mohawk there. And he does have a mohawk, I guess you could call it. But right away you could see where, like, the hair itself is like glued on there, but in some spots it's coming off. You see with the little lift. Oh yeah, see a little lift. You could probably pull this hair right off. I mean, I'm not gonna do that, but you could. I would assume you could just by taking a close look. So the hair, it's kind of cheaply assembled on there, or glued on there, I guess you could say. And so they are squishy. And I don't know how to, like, the teeth, it's all like printed on here. The eyes, and basically everything is just printed on here. Looks like they ran it through some sort of machine, and it just kind of printed a image of what they wanted it to look like on here. So I guess it has a date on there. Not too sure. So it is. They are bouncy. But to be honest, as a as someone that goes and, I mean, I collect action figures, this is on the little bit of the lower end as far as quality. But I mean, they are, keep in mind, they are $5. So I mean, you get what you pay for. I kind of think that, you know, for the $5, they're pretty cool. I mean, just to mess around with, maybe give them to someone you know after you mess with them. But as far as like me probably picking up another wave, if they come up with a wave 2, I probably would pass. I did only get the 3 of the 6. They did have all 6 there, but I figured I'd just kind of check these out, which I'm glad I did. You see, there's some hair falling off already off that. I guess you could call it a wig. I like these plastics because you could always display them in there if they looked cooler. If they looked a little bit more like cooler, I would have displayed them with all my action figures, but I don't think they're gonna get a spot on the shelf. You see, like all the bait, like this one's probably my favorite one, just because I'm a sports guy. But you see that the hair just comes right off. It's a wig. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and be doing that. I don't want to ruin it, but just so y'all could get an idea, this is probably my favorite one. It is Screaming Mimi, I'm assuming, but everything is screen. I mean, I don't know if it's what you call screen printed, but it's just printed on here, the picture. So the stitching you can't feel, the screen, everything's just printed on this ball. This one does look cool. I mean, it's just the quality of this Madball is just, I mean, I don't think it lives up to their name. I know everyone's on the hunt for the old school ones, but, and I'm sure those are probably way better, but what I'm trying to say is they kind of didn't live up to the whole Madball name, I mean, in my opinion. But then again, I have to remind myself these were $5.40 something a pop, so they're pretty cool. It's fun. If you enjoy going and grabbing stuff off the shelf and getting home and, you know, opening them up and fiddling with it for a while, I mean, it's cool. But as far as putting it with the rest of my collectibles, I don't think that's gonna happen. Not with these. I'll probably end up giving these away as just some sort of, hey, here you go. But as you can see, look at that. Like, that's straight out of the package. I haven't even really, like, thrown it around, or, I mean, you know what I mean? I haven't really, like, I don't know, I haven't really messed with it for it to just start wanting to peel off already. But the colors, the colors, they pop. That lime green, the light blue, baby blue. See, he got that puck in his eye. That one is Puck Eye. The name is fitting. I mean, it looks cool. It's just it's a cheap toy, I guess. And I'm not dogging it out. I'm just, first thing that comes to my mind after opening these three up is it's a $5 toy, a lower end toy. If you collect items, I'd probably pass on them. I mean, it is something cool to get and open and maybe, you know, mess around for a while, but I mean, as far as putting it with your high-end collectibles or like my action figures, yeah, I don't think they're gonna get a spot on the shelf. They're cool looking. The hair flies everywhere, and all the detail work is just printed on there. So those are the three takeaways I get from this toy opening. The hair flies everywhere. All the detail work is screen, right? I mean, I don't know if you call it screen printing or just printed on there. And they're just a lower quality toy, you know, $5.40 something. I know I've said that like 3 times. I just have to remind myself. But yeah, they're pretty. This one looks pretty cool. I'm gonna have to at least say something positive about at least one of them, and I'm gonna say it about this guy here. He does look cool. He got his hair a little bit of a mess everywhere. But yeah, he does look pretty cool. He stands out. I guess I kind of just wish that they would have put a little bit more of some quality into these. You know, maybe, I don't know. But their advertisement they had made it seem like they were a lot more detailed than what they turned out to be. But yeah, I do go to Walmart and check out the toy aisles, so if you are ever interested in checking out what's at my local Walmart, check out the rest of my videos. I think I uploaded one a week ago. I was in the action figure aisle. But my local Walmart, they seem to have slowed down on the stocking ever since the holidays passed. the new year started, I should say, they pumped the brakes on the stocking part. I heard they were going to do some sort of reset in the toy aisle. So hopefully after that, I see some sort of improvement, some sort of more things on the pegs, more action figures. For some odd reason, Wave 2 of The Simpsons just hasn't shown up. There's a lot of Wave 1 still on the pegs. So I'm starting to worry and think, you know what? Walmart might do away with selling that Jack's Pacific line of The Simpsons. And I did upload another video when I was in Corpus Christi, Texas, at one of their local Walmarts, and their toy aisle was just stocked, like completely stocked. But the one thing that gets me worrying more about the Simpsons line was they didn't even have any Simpsons there. I'm pretty sure that was a video I shot of the one where the Walmart I went in where they didn't have no Jack's Pacific Simpsons stuff, not even Wave 1. There was just no sight of Jack's Pacific Simpsons items. So I'm starting to be like, man, maybe Walmart's not gonna, carry them no more. Because I know my local Walmart has had Wave 1 there since probably November. So we'll see. But yeah, this is the Madballs. I hope y'all like the video. It does say Gross Out series. Collect them all. I'm assuming it has 1 because it's series 1. But I hate to say it, guys, I'm not going to get the series 2 if it comes out. And I'm not going to complete this series. I'm probably going to give these away to someone. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. If y'all like what y'all see, please hit the like button, and everyone that subscribes, it is greatly appreciated. I do appreciate you taking the time to watch some of my content. I really do appreciate that. Big thanks. And yeah, till next time, take care.